the thing that hampered us a little bit, and it's kind of funny, we sit back and we fought our butts off. We went out there with not one wide receiver that had ever played a college game, not one running back who had ever played a college game, and not one tight end who had ever played a college game. And we had a walk-on freshman safety starting. So it was like one of those situations, but the guys fought. They went out there and they played as hard as they could. It was a great, outstanding job by our guys. I mean, there are no moral victories, but the guys that went out on that field, they fought. They did a good job. And to be honest with you, there were some things that really encouraged me by watching those guys fight, because we knew once we got the rest of our guys back and we meshed that thing together, we'd be in a much better situation. Jamar's been all over the place on defenses we got here. And again, he's one of those guys that, you know, we're not full 63 scholarships yet, but he's that guy we happened to sneak in at $10,000. We got him in here and he got on the field and he showed us what he's been able to do since he was a freshman, and him having 4 more years. We're excited about that. When you have 18 tackles, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good Saturday when you have 18 tackles. And he's one of those guys. Him and Buzz are starting to play and mesh well together. So those 2 big leaders we have on the defense right now. But I've watched the first 3 games in which Howard has played in. They've played against Maryland. They played against Richmond. In each week, you see those guys getting better. But what you see is, like you said, there's a lot of talent on that football field. You just worry about when it's going to finally come together. When is it going to find the mesh? You start worrying about things like that. So our guys got to be prepared for that. Offensively, we got to stop the run. We got a running back who's pretty doggone good, who runs behind his pass, gets downhill, does a real good job. He goes behind a big offensive line. The quarterbacks, he's pretty accurate. He got a strong arm. He throws some accurate passes here and there. He throws some wild passes here and there, but for the most part, he does throw accurate passes. He's got 2 great tight ends that he can get the ball to. The wide receivers are pretty good, but the tight ends are the guys that worry me more than anything else, because when your tight end streak down the middle, you worry about is your safety going to cover it? Is your linebacker going to cover it? Those things become an issue. But we got to stop the run first. The thing we always want to say is we want to try to keep a team under 150 yards rushing. That's important to try to do that. So we want to try to stop the run first. Defensively, they got a defensive line that's pretty doggone good. And they got a safety, a number 9, who they saying may have opportunity to play at the next level. I'm not sure. The guy does come up and hit you. He does a good job of hitting you. But the defensive lineman, number 92, he's a nose tackle. He does a great job with line movements, using his hands, getting off of blocks and doing those things. They got a pretty good linebacker core that gets downhill and tackles guys pretty good. As far as, like you said, there's a lot of RPOs when it comes to the offense, but they do a good job with the run game, and that's what opens those RPOs for. Now, they're going to try to hit you deep every now and then. Well, he's a catalyst. There's no doubt about it, and I'm humbled to even be representing him on the field on Saturday. What Coach Walton did here is outstanding. I mean, the stadium he built, the team he built, the tradition he built, and guys like, you know, Ray Thomas that believe in him, who gave him an opportunity. Ray Thomas gave him an opportunity to build the things that they're building around here. We're talking about a guy that won 6 conference championships. We're talking about a guy that built a football team from scratch, that started with no scholarships and worked it up to where we are right now with 43 scholarships. He did all this. He laid all the groundwork for that. So it's an honor to represent Joe Walton. I don't like talking about the past, but I keep reminding our team that we haven't won a game since 2019. So it's time for us to kick this thing into gear and see what we're capable of doing. What I think is just an exciting atmosphere. The thing that we prepare them for is just know that, hey, we're going to take it play by play, and we're going to try to win the football game. We're not going to try to put a big picture out there. Hey, let's go play by play, be smart about what's going on, take it down after down, and understand it's one play after another. Don't let the atmosphere get bigger than what it is. Understand the fans are back. I know you're excited, but don't let that overwhelm what we come to do. It's always a business trip. Even when you're going on an away game, we got to remind our guys, this is a business trip. This is all about winning a football game and getting on to the next one and making sure you know what's going on. But we got to take it play by play.